Hello friends, welcome back to your favorite channel Sharp Creative Minds. Learn to speak English with ease and confidence. So my dear friends, we are back again with the use of have, has and had as the main verb. And this is the second session that we are going to deal with. In the present tense, as you all know, we make use of have and has in the present tense, and in the past tense we make use of had. So in my previous video I have already explained to you that have and has are mainly used to say that we possess something. Possess here is nothing but that I have something. Okay. So now in this video we shall move to the next function of have. How it can be used in the conversational style. Apart from possessing, how we can make use of this have in our day-to-day conversation. So mainly my dear friends, we make use of this have when we want to request somebody or when we want to ask somebody to eat or drink something in a soft and polite manner. So if we want to request somebody to eat or drink something in a soft and polite manner, we make use of this have. It will be more clear to you if I show you the examples. Okay, so here you want to ask somebody, your friends, your uncle, your auntie, your neighbors, anybody to take something. Then you're going to use of have like this. Auntie, have tea. Uncle, have coffee. Like that. Have breakfast. Have lunch. Have dinner. Have pizza. Have cake. Have some sweets. Have an apple. Have a little water. So like that, in this manner, you are going to make use of have. And remember, have is used in the present tense like this. Have tea. Have coffee, have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, have pizza, have cake, have some sweets, have an apple, have a little water. So this is the way that in our routine conversation we make use of have in the present form. In the same way, if we want to make use of had, means already you have taken this tea and coffee or breakfast or lunch or whatever it is, and now you want to say to somebody that you have already taken it. So it goes like this. I had tea in the morning. That means it's showing that you have already finished taking tea. So I had tea in the morning. So she had breakfast in the morning. You had banana in the lunch. Okay. And moreover, you can use this to say the action that you have already completed in the past. So we had finger chips in the evening. He had milkshake in the night. So these are the things that we can make use of had in the past tense. So I had tea in the morning, she had breakfast in the morning, you had banana in the lunch, and we had finger chips in the evening, he had milkshake in the night. So these are the simple things that, see, remember my dear friends, these are actually the basic concepts, the basic things that I am teaching you here. It's not at all difficult. Really, it's not at all difficult. You have to be in touch with it. You have to be constantly keep this in practice. So if you do this basic thing one or the other day, it will not take much time. One or the other day, you will definitely be able to speak fluent English. So now we will move on to our next slide. So already I have told you that In order to ask somebody in a polite manner, we used the earlier sentences. In the same way, if we want to tell not to eat, if we want to tell somebody not to eat or drink something, we use don't. Don't is nothing but the addition of do and not. We use don't with the same structure. With structure like have tea, have coffee, have an apple. These are the structures that we used earlier. With the same structure have, we are going to use don't. Just we will use don't. It gives the negative form. Don't have tea before meals. Okay, it's not good. If you have tea before meals, you won't feel hungry and automatically you will get acidity and something like that. So, we want to request somebody not to have, not to eat or not to have anything. So, we use the sentences like this. Before have, we add don't. So, don't have tea before meals. Don't have more sweets. It's dangerous, having more sweets. Don't have more coffee. It's not good for health. Don't have more coffee. It's not good for health. Don't have cake in the breakfast. Early in the morning, if you start eating cake in the breakfast, it's all the junk food. It's not good for your health. So, if you want to say to somebody not to have cake in the morning, so you'll use don't have cake in the breakfast. So, these are the sentences which give us the negative aspect of have. It gives not to have, not to eat or drink something. We use don't in this manner. So, in the next thing we will show you, this have, has and had are also used to show that we have certain illness. We have some illness. We are not keeping well. We are having headache. So, have is used in these examples like I have headache now. So, already you know the basic concept have. Where do we use have? We use have with I. We use have with you. We use have with we. And we use have with they. So, I have, you have, we have and they have. So, I have headache now. You have weakness in your body. These are just the examples. You can use it in a versatile style, whichever way you want. I have headache now. You have weakness in your body. We have fever from 2 days. See, I have, you have, we have, they have. They both have severe back pain. They both have severe back pain. Okay. So, like that we make use of have with the I, you, we and they to suggest that we are not well, we are having certain illness. So, I have headache now, you have weakness in your body, we have fever from 2 days. They both have severe back pain, like that. So, in the same way, these were the examples of have. Now, we will see the examples of has. So, how is this has used? So, has, my dear friends, has is usually used with he, she and it. So, he has, she has, it has. So, has can be used like this. He has stomach ache. Your brother is not keeping well and his friends come to call him to play. So, how you are going to say it to him? He will not come. He has stomach ache. She has a bad headache. She has a bad headache. If somebody is going to ask you, where's your mama? Why is she sleeping? You are going to reply that she has a bad headache. So, she is sleeping. So, he has a high fever. The cow has a deep wound on the leg. The cow has a deep wound on the leg. So in this way, has is used with he, she, it, and have is used with I, you, we, and they. So they express that we are having certain illness. To show that also we make use of have. I hope this slide is clear to you. In our next slide, we are going to make use of the past concept had. So had is used with I, it is used with we, it is used with you, it is used with he, it is also used with she, it, and they. So I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, they had. So the examples are had is used with the past tense. Some examples in the past are I had fever. It's a past action. The action is over already. Fever you had earlier, now you don't have. So how you are going to tell? I had fever, so I didn't come to school. I had fever, so I didn't come to school. So you had a severe headache in the morning. You had a severe headache in the morning. He had a stomach ache yesterday. He had a stomach ache yesterday. She had an operation last week. She had an operation last week, like that. They had viral infection last year. We had a back pain while driving the car. So these are the sentences that are being used with had in the past tense format. So my dear friends, this is a damn easy, very easy, and just watch it and keep on practicing. Practicing will surely give you your fruit. These are the basic concepts. If you be fluent with these basic concepts, once you practice them, once you make yourself perfect, you are not going to fall short of any words. You are going to speak English with ease and confidence, definitely. So my dear friends, with this I end my session. Again we will meet back in our next session, in our next video with the new concepts. So until then, keep smiling, be peaceful, keep learning and keep practicing. Learn to speak English with ease and confidence. Bye bye. But like, share and subscribe. Okay.